Cadence of Conflict Asia, November 11, 2019. Hong Kong has presented the world with the ethical question of confronting bullies. Say there is a bully at school who quietly eats whosever lunch he wants, stealing anyone's homework he wants, until one day someone says something and the bully gets violent. In theory, most people agree that the bully started it, but in practice, when it comes time to stand up to the bullies of life, even the biggest Braveheart fans place the blame for the fight on the one who had the conscience to stand up to the bully. So, are Hong Kong protesters to blame for not going along to get along while China quietly violates its treaty with the UK, denies human rights, and refuses to regulate police conduct? China says restoring social order in Hong Kong is the most pressing issue, but obviously not as important as destroying anything that stands in the way of Chinese communist hegemony. In a double standard, Taiwan is having to adjust its laws to deal with Chinese interference. The CCP is paying news outlets to spread its propaganda in Taiwan. It got caught having a fake news site and is now resorting to outsourcing. The Taiwanese don't think that publishing what China tells someone to publish is free speech. Xi Jinping's decision to keep Carrie Lam as CEO of Hong Kong only makes sense, notwithstanding it proves interference by pure definition. The Chinese Communist Party would never dispose of such an efficient creator of chaos. Chaos is always the first phase of the CCP taking over a resistant people. The second phase is to send in the military and, well, do what China's military does so well. While the Western press explains keeping Carrie as a way to avoid opening a can of worms, the Chinese have much more sinister intentions, as history proves. More crud hit the fan this week, over and over, again and again, evermore. A college student not connected with the nearby protest tried to escape a parking lot just after police fired tear gas, then fell to his death. As expected, police denied any wrongdoing. A woman, rumored to be only 16 years old, passed a police station in Sun Wan, where she claims to have been ordered inside, then gang raped by 4 masked men. Meeting some of the criteria of a rape victim, she found she was pregnant a few weeks after the incident. The young woman was reportedly suffering from depression and had an abortion last Thursday. The investigation is ongoing, but in the current atmosphere, police have done little elsewhere to stop such stories from being believable. Over the weekend, police arrested 6 lawmakers who effectively filibustered Carrie Lam's annual report back in May. 6 reporters wore Chinese letters on hard hats at a police press conference, spelling a Cantonese request to investigate police. This was in response to 2 reporters having been arrested. The police department sent formal objection letters to the 6 reporters' press agencies. Lawmakers and journalists should be immune to such arrests in order to prevent political interference. But Hong Kong police no longer wear ID tags on their uniforms. And China says the unrest in Hong Kong started because police don't have enough power. Western foreigners visiting Hong Kong have started to join protests. It's arguably bad form, though it indicates that the world feels a sense of solidarity in standing up to China's bullying anywhere and everywhere it happens. China sees it as proof of interference, while the West sees it as successful marketing from the Hong Kong protesters. The problem with China's interference-proof argument is that foreign attendees after the fact do not prove any causality before the fact. But when being a mouthpiece, rather than a think tank, has been the habit for so long, Chinese wouldn't understand the difference. And that is the cadence of the conflict already seen in the Pacific.